guys, and welcome to Hubcityfibers episode 17. This episode is going to be a little bit differently formatted than previous episodes just because I will be including some vlog footage from my trip to Scotland. Unfortunately, I did not record any vlogs in the festival itself. It was kind of crazy. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. If you guys are not interested in watching the vlogs, definitely skip to the number that I have available here. That'll skip the whole vlog portion of this episode and kind of fast forward you to my Edinburgh Yarn Festival haul. And yeah, I'll be talking about what I worked on as well as what I planned to knit with what I got at Edinburgh Yarn Festival, as well as kind of going into the chit chat section where I talk a little bit more in depth about my trip to Scotland and what I would do differently if I was to go back again next year. Alright, so I will see you guys at the end, and the vlog segment will start now. Enjoy! Hey guys, so I promised you guys a video, a little short podcast, but it's been a crazy couple of hours. I just haven't really had the time. I am still packing for my trip, but good news, I was able to finish my sparkling cider hat, which I have right here. And I'm so excited. I'm gonna wear this to the Edinburgh Yarn Festival. And this is the sparkling cider hat by Kristen Leher, which is the independent dyer behind Wool and Vine Yarns, and this is using my colorway Kohlrabi. So there's that, and then I got the little palm that I bought at Nitty City back in December, and yeah, I'm so excited! I can't believe I finished it. Anyways, if you guys want to take a look at what I've been making, or what I've been packing, I'll show you what I'm packing to Edinburgh Yarn Festival and to Scotland. So, this is what I'm packing. I'm packing my hat, obviously. I'm just going to put that there. Got my wallet. I got this petite knit pattern that I have to finish with my itinerary. Then I have my passport papers, the actual said project that I have here. Then I'm bringing my hand gloves that I have here with my Nikon accessories. And then I also bought like other stuff for the trip. I always like to have baby wipes just because airplanes are nasty. So I like to always have that stuff. I bought this little UK converter, which let's take a look at that. UK converter. Apparently it's really, really good. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. And yeah. So we are currently in the car. So this is very strange because people here drive on the wrong side of the seat and on the road, so it's a little confusing, but we are on our way to the Highlands. We're also taking this as a vacay. We're not just going to Edinburgh Yarn Festival, but we are exploring the country of Scotland, so I'll definitely take you guys along. And hopefully this is clear enough. And yeah. Hey guys, so we just are about to wrap up day one of Scotland. We drove about, how many miles do you think we drove?
300.
Like 300 miles. But we got to see a lot of scenic views. I'll take a little looky of what it looks like to drive. We're in the middle of, we're gonna drive like maybe 50 more miles to our Airbnb because we want to get an Airbnb experience. But we just went to a castle. What castle did we go to?
Aileen Doran something?
Aileen Doran. I'll post a photo here if I end up editing this and putting it in. I'll put a picture right here of the castle that we went to go visit. It's a little rainy, but yeah, we are pretty exhausted. We've been up for quite some time now, but we're excited to see the Isle of Skye tomorrow, and then the next day we're gonna go to Stirling, and the day after that we're gonna go back to Edinburgh to enjoy the Edinburgh Yarn Festival and have all the fun. Yay! So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! Here we are at the hotel. Bathroom, hey! And this is the beautiful hotel room. And I love the accents of yellow and wool. I know, that's exactly how we feel. Because we have been up for
400 miles?
We drove like 400 miles today. And I can't even think. I was like dozing off here. But yeah, goals. Hey guys, so day 2 of Scotland. I am ripping back on the one project I brought to knit. And we have some sheep over here, so let me show you. I don't know if you can see them. But here are the wild sheep. They're just hanging, looking down. Then we were getting some drone footage. And yeah, beautiful views of the island. Hey guys, so it is day 3 and we are leaving the island of Skye. And we are heading to Stirling to go see some Stirling, some of the city of Stirling. And we are on a bridge right now, so I'll let you guys take a look at what this looks like. Hey guys, so I'm here in Stirling. This is day 3. We drove all the way from Skye and we are at a cemetery right now. Stirling Castle, which this guy is getting on drone footage, so hopefully I'll put a little snippet of that right here. But we are at a cemetery, so it's a little spooky. And then first thing tomorrow, we are to Edinburgh. Tomorrow's Thursday, and Edinburgh Yarn Festival does start tomorrow, but we will be exploring the city of Edinburgh, and Friday will be my first day at the Yarn Festival because, yeah, I'm going to be going to the festival Friday and Saturday, so. Bye guys! Hello, Dolly. here we are at the Museum of Edinburgh, and I'm here visiting Dolly the sheep, which is the first ever cloned sheep. She lived 7 years, and I learned all about her in bio class. Yes, Dolly. How you doing, Dolly? Hello, Dolly. Alright guys, welcome back. If you guys just came from the vlog series, this is where I'm going to talk about my EYF haul. So let's get into it. So before I start and tell you guys about my EYF haul, I'm going to talk to you guys about what I was working on my entire trip. So I decided to only bring one project, and that is a project that I'm finishing up as a gift. So it is a gift knit, and that is the petite knit pattern called the Little Sisters Romper. And this is such an awesome gift. If you guys ever have to give a gift for someone and their baby shower, I highly recommend petite knit patterns. I definitely want to cast on a couple of other of her patterns that are for adults, like her no frills. But it's very easy, very intuitive knit. It's pretty much just knit purl, and that's pretty much it. I am playing yarn chicken on this, so I am going to have to incorporate like a different yarn, which I will talk about. So this is what the pattern looks like. I'll put it right here so you guys could see what the finished pattern looks like, and then I'll show you what I'm working on. So this is my, this yarn is the pink ceramic piggy bank colorway that I have, and it's like a perfectly pinky color. She is having a little girl, and I did ask, you know, what colors I should make this romper, just because I want to be sensitive to color choices, but she is a girly girl, and she wants everything pink according to her mother-in-law, so I'm just gonna go with what I asked. And this is my progress so far. It is, oh my god, the cutest thing, and it has grown so much. This is what it looks like up close, and these are the buttonholes, and I'll show you guys the button, but this is how it looks like close up. This is how it knits. It kind of has like a tonal to it. And at first it's knit, you knit a little bit front, and then you knit a little bit of the back. And then you incorporate buttons so that it closes here. But yeah, this is what it looks like so far. I'm about to break for the front and back again, and I'm going to knit that in a, since I'm not gonna have enough. I mean, I only have this much. And I could dye more yarn, because I don't have any more of my pink ceramic piggy bank, but I want to finish this week, so I'm just gonna make the top and back using a nude alpaca, and I'll show you that. So this will be able to give it a little bit of a halo, and it's just a regular merino alpaca silk blend. I'm trying to use nude colors and just like neutral colors, just because, you know, it's for a baby and you want it to be, you know, primary and just simple, because yeah. And that's pretty much all I've been working on, is that pattern. As far as what I've been working on my spinning wheel, I have been working on a lot of bats that I was so kindly gifted by my friend Max, and he is such a talented bat maker that I'm highly considering posting and listing some of his bats for sale. So if you guys would be interested in that, definitely let me know in the comments. It's something that I am a little hesitant about, introducing fiber again back into the shop. I just want to kind of like perfect the craft, and really like I'm just in the experimental phases of the different fibers that I want to carry in the shop, as well as, you know, be sensitive to what you guys are usually spinning. If you guys are spinners, definitely let me know below what kind of fibers you tend to gravitate towards, if that includes blends. Please let me know what the main fiber content is, and that's something that I'll definitely start experimenting with. I think bats would be really, really fun. I don't have a drum carder, but my friend does, and I would love to, you know, have him also attribute some of his work with his bats that he creates into the shop. I think that'd be really cool. So if you guys would be interested in that, let me know. This is one of the bats that I'm working on with him. I'm sorry, that I am working on that he created. And I'll let you know what's in it. This is a luxury drum carded bat. It's 40% South African Merino, 34% Corriedale, 24% Merino Targhee blend, 5% Tussa Silk, and 1% Fibastar. And it was originally 95 grams, and this is what it looks like opened up. It's like this beautiful blended unicorn top. It's like, that's what it reminds me of, like unicorns. And it is so, I'm having so much fun working on this because it's coming out like, it looks like cotton candy. It's just absolutely stunning. And I'm really excited to finish that. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to ply. I might or I might not. I haven't decided yet. But I'll show you guys so far where I am at with my spinning. And that is what this looks like. Now this is just the end. I kind of took it out in a weird way, but don't mind that. And that's what it looks like so far thus. And it has like these really pretty pinks and purples and like light turquoise and like kind of green, and I think this is gonna be really beautiful when it's all done being spun. And I am spinning it, I want to say, because it is going to bloom once I wash it. I might make this into a worsted weight if I ply it, or if not, it's going to be like a heavy fingering. I guess I'll have to find out. I'm still kind of experimenting. I'm still kind of experimenting with the whole spinning, and I'm just going with the flow. I do have a couple books that I am reading up about the whole spinning process, but I'm kind of waiting to really delve into those and just going by my knowledge of drop spindling, which I did read a book called Respect This Spindle, which I highly recommend if you're interested in spinning. I worked on a drop spindle for a while before I invested in a wheel, and definitely recommend that book with a drop spindle to really understand the process of spinning and just how to develop really even yarns. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about what I've been working on. I haven't really been working on much just because obviously I have been away in Scotland. So let's talk about my Scotland haul. So I only went to Edinburgh Yarn Festival on Friday, and the reason for that is I did not sign up for any classes, knitting classes, and the festival itself is pretty small in terms of purchasing. There's 2 main auditorium rooms in which you can go and purchase items, and I was only there obviously to look around and purchase stuff. I did have about a budget. I had a budget of around exactly $100. So this is really good to give yourself kind of like a budget when you're going to these festivals, just because there's only so much you can knit and so much you can create in a given time that I kind of want to build up for Rhinebeck, because, you know, I didn't go to Rhinebeck last year, so I'm definitely going to be going to Rhinebeck this year, and that's in October. So I just wanted to kind of give myself some sort of budgetary of how much I wanted to spend. I did put a poll out on Instagram, so if you guys are interested, definitely follow me on Instagram. I'm very active on Instagram. And I put a poll up stating whether you guys thought I got more fiber stuff or if I got more yarn? And the answer to that is, drum roll please, I got more fiber stuff. Just because I am getting into the whole spinning, and I really just wanted to focus on getting fiber. That's not to say I didn't get any yarn, so let's get into it. The first booth that I purchased something in was, I forget the booth that I got this from, but this woman was selling wool wash, and I've seen this on Instagram and I always wanted to get it. It's the Soak. It's the Soak and Ouzo color and the Ouzo scent. And she said that this is very, very gentle wash. I usually don't use wool wash. I do have a little bit of Eucalyptus. I think that's how you pronounce it. But I do want to start using wool specific wash for my knits. Usually I just soak them, maybe put a drop or two of detergent and really dilute it. I don't use a lot, but I was able to smell all of the ones there, and she pretty much sold me on this Ouzo smell, and it's like a clean with a peel scent. It's so nice. I can't wait to use this. I went to Spin City, which, if you guys don't know, is she's a fiber artist who really focuses on, she's a fiber artist that really focuses a lot on just like the art of spinning. So she has bats and fibers, and I saw that she had a weaving demonstration there as well as drop spindling. So I love this booth. This was totally feeding my fumes of my spinning addiction that I have newly started, and this was the first thing I purchased. This is kind of like roving, but it's blended, and I've never seen anything like this before. It's these beautiful like chartreuse, little bits of turquoise with some like fire clay red and lots of stellina, really blended well. And this is not what roving usually looks like, just because I've never seen like blended roving. So I'm really, really, really excited to spin this and see how this turns out. Let me know if you guys want to see this in a video, if you guys want to see me spin this in a video. So another thing that I purchased from Spin City was obviously a bat. And I'm not going to put it on focus, but I got one of her beautiful bats, and honestly guys, I was super torn. Look how gorgeous this is. I did not know, out of all the bats that she had, I didn't know which one I wanted to purchase, but this one really struck to me. She also had this like nude natural one that had all these natural sheep tones, but this one is just so pretty. She uses a lot of Firestar stellina, and this has like, I don't even know what the blend of this is, honestly. I didn't even look it up, but I'm really excited to spin this. Just like, look at all that glitter. It's so pretty. It's like these cool purples and blues and turquoise and like soft nudie grays, and it's so soft. If you guys could feel this, it's like the softest thing in the world, and it's so beautiful to look at. I don't even want to unravel it, but I'm so excited to spin this. And again, if you guys want to see this in a video, let me know. I'd be happy to do that, but only if there's interest. So let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, that is my fiber haul. Oh man, I lied. I think I did get more yarn than I did fiber. Oops, my bad. Yarn people win. I got more yarn than I did fiber, and it was because I last minute got another yarn. But anyway, I obviously had to get a bag that represented Edinburgh Yarn Festival, and this will probably be a nice bag where I put a pair of socks, and there's the little logo of the Scottish sheep, classic EYF. I had to get something, so that's what I decided to purchase. And of course, if you guys live under a rock, you guys should know that Stephen West came out with his West wool, and it was displayed in it was making its debut at Edinburgh Yarn Festival. So here it is. I got it in the color Glow, and this is batch 1, so that's really cool. And this is in his bicycle weight, which I think it's fingering, and it's 390 yards, 100 grams, and yeah, it's fingering weight, and it's made using 10% Texel and 90% Falkland Merino. And yeah, this is gonna be really cool. He did sign it for me, so that is his signature. I thought, what a better way to... I'd rather have something of his that he signed, that he's behind, than a piece of paper with the signature. So I thought that was really, really cool. He's really awesome. So yeah, I'm excited to use these. I'm thinking about making a pair of socks, and it just has this like really nice sheen to it. So that's really, really cool. So I'm making a pair of socks with this, but I'm gonna have a contrasting colorway, and that is in the Tuca wool that I also purchased. And this is in sock. I didn't want to get too much of this yarn, but this is 80% finished wool with 20% polyamide, which is like the equivalent of nylon. And I wanted to get some finished wool because everybody talked about this last year with their EYF haul, and I really wanted to try it. So I'm really excited to use this with this. And I had the husband pick these colors out, so he's excited to get a pair of socks using these. I also know, I don't know if you guys watch Christy Glass Knits, but I really, really loved the episode where she talked about this yarn company, which is called Garnthur. And this is a Norwegian-based company where the woman behind the yarn pretty much employs refugee women that, you know, end up in Norway. And I thought it was really, really cool learning the backstory of where this yarn gets dyed, and that really stuck with me. So I knew that they were going to be at Edinburgh Yarn Festival, so I decided to pick up this beautiful skein of Yulon, which is 70% buck mohair and 30% Dala sheep, which is new to me blend. And it's just like this beautiful speckly turquoise yellow, fire red. You can sense a theme in the colors that I really gravitated towards. So I'm really excited to kind of incorporate this into something for me. I am thinking of actually making something like a shawl. I'm thinking of making a shawl using this garn wool, which is a very rusticy type yarn, with this Wensleydale gems, and then maybe adding another tonal or something. Hey guys, sorry about that. So I'm thinking about making a cowl or a scarf, and this yarn I've shown off, I got this at Downtown Yarns in the city, and this is 100% British wool, Wensleydale, West Yorkshire Spinners. I think this would be really, really complimentary for these two, and maybe I'll make like that. There's like a cowl pattern by Boylan Knits where she uses color work, and I'm gonna see if these two would actually be enough to make that cowl. And I'll display which cowl I'm talking about right here if I could find it. But yeah, no, that's pretty much my haul for EYF. Yeah, so if you guys want to see some drone footage, I'm going to be putting some drone footage at the end of this clip, and this is drone footage that was shot by my husband. He's really into droning, and it's going to be displaying drone footage from Stirling, which is a city we visited, Edinburgh, obviously, you'll get a nice little clip of the Royal Mile, as well as the Highlands, which, if you ask me, was my favorite part of the whole trip. So I'm going to move on along to the chit chat segment, which is where I talk about things other than fiber and yarn. If you care to stick around, definitely, yeah, let's get into it. So we started off the trip, if you guys didn't see the vlogs, we started off the trip, got off the airplane, we drove immediately to the Highlands, to the Isle of Skye, and that was amazing. Very breathtaking scenery, very much the living in the outskirts type of way of living out there. Very basic, not that much going on, except there's a lot of nature, which was really beautiful and really stunning to be around, especially since I live in like the hustle bustle of New Jersey. So, and there's that. And then we went to Stirling because it was kind of like the halfway point from Skye to Edinburgh, and we spent a night there, and that was really, really cool. Apparently Stirling is very posh. And then we made our way to Edinburgh, where we spent a lot of time on the Royal Mile. We did a ghost tour, and we went down to the ancient vaults that the city of Edinburgh has. There is a dark past in Edinburgh, and you can kind of feel that when you're walking down the Royal Mile, but nevertheless, it was a very lovely time, besides being shit scared in a vault, learning about some really, really horrible things that happened back during the Middle Ages and how they lived. But yeah, that's pretty much the itinerary of what went on. Edinburgh Yarn Festival was really, really fun. It was, however, a bit small from what I expected. Not that that's necessarily bad, but yeah, it was definitely something that you did not need to go all 3 days to, at least for me, because again, I didn't have any knitting classes that I was taking. I know that there was a lot of podcasters there that had like a podcaster meetup, but I did not end up going to that area. I kind of just went to do my own thing, and I got to meet some cool Icelandic people who told me a little secret about how there's going to be a Icelandic yarn festival that has not been announced. So that's really, really cool. Apparently it's going to be announced later this year, and it's going to be in October, I believe. And she is the woman behind this spinnery that's going to be kind of like the new Lope. It's going to be new yarn. And it was very, very soft, and you know your girl loves rustic Lope wool, so it was really cool to meet this woman. I forget her name, but yeah, she was really, really awesome, and she explained how she is going to be offering a different product in Iceland than what's already out in the market. So that about wraps up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog series. And yeah, until next time, bye guys.